Hey everybody, Ramey here, and today I want to talk about Apple Watch 5, just announced by Apple. So let's talk about the watch, some of the features. Let's talk about if I think it's going to be worth upgrading. Like, am I going to upgrade to the Apple Watch 5? So first of all, cost, $399 for the regular version, $499 for the cellular version. In my opinion, you got to get the cellular version. That's the whole point of getting an Apple Watch, is to be able to take phone calls. For me, I use it when I'm surfing. I can get calls, texts. Not that I want to sit there when I'm surfing and get calls and texts, but it's great for emergencies. Okay, new features. What does this watch have? I think the one thing I noticed during the event is that everyone seemed to agree that this doesn't feel like an upgrade from a 4 to a 5. It feels like an upgrade from a 4 to a 4S. Let me explain. Watch look and feel remain the same. Unlike the difference between Apple Watch 3 and 4, which was a big change, 4 to 5, the watch is going to look and feel exactly the same. So what features does it have? Why is it called a 5? What's it do differently? All right, it has a few small things. Let's talk about them, and then let's talk about the big one, in my opinion. First small thing, the watch is going to have a compass feature that shows you like incline, elevation data, and stuff like that. Okay, nice to have. Next feature, if you're an international traveler, it's going to have some better emergency SOS features when you travel internationally. Okay, good. If you're an international traveler, that could be nice for those people. And then finally, the upgrade, the one thing I think is going to be worthwhile that I really like. Finally, I'm glad to see it on an Apple Watch, is the always on feature. That means that the watch is going to be always on. You're always going to be able to see the time and your activities and whatever you have loaded on the watch face. So you're always going to be able to see it. It is going to be dim, but you'll be able to see it when your arm is just resting there. This is huge for athletes, especially like when you're biking or something and you need to see your watch. You don't have to flick your wrist up to see it. Now, for someone like me, I'm so used to flicking my wrist up, and I think Apple did a really good job with the wrist flick, that I don't feel like I'm going to need to upgrade this watch for that feature alone. And the problem is the other features aren't going to apply to me, and I don't think they're going to apply to many users. So I don't, as far as like, is it worth upgrading? It's always nice to have the better, newer technology, but I don't think this is a buy for me. They haven't sold me. The new watchOS 6 features are going to come to my watch, so I'm not sold. I don't think this is a worthwhile upgrade. I don't think it's going to be worth me spending $500 new on a watch. I think I can wait until the Apple Watch 6. But those are the new features. It's exciting to see these versions of the watch. I think maybe we're finally at a point where like the hardware isn't going to change so much every year as it has in the past. You know, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. It's going to be more software features. So I don't think you're going to necessarily need to continue to upgrade every year, at least for the time being, until they finally get a camera in one of these things. Then it's going to be totally worth upgrading. But for now, I think I'm going to stick with my Series 4. I don't think I'm going to make the purchase of the 5 this year. Thank you very much.